What's poppin', world? Today topic I'm gonna get on is it's gonna be a simple topic, but it's gonna hit hard. Being that person that overcome change and be willing to accept what comes with this thing called life. I'm not no perfect person that know everything, but what I do know is I'm willing to go through the things it take through. I'm willing to go through the things it take to go through, so I can become that person to share the wisdom and knowledge that I have held in my spirit. You got to be willing to you got to be willing to know that everything ain't gonna work in your favor every time, and you got to be willing to accept that. You got to be willing to accept that just because it don't go in your favor every time you want something to go in your favor, that it ain't over. That it's not over. Like a lot of people be thinking that something happened bad in their life, and they just feel like, oh, it's over. I done did this, I done did that. And by thinking like that, you just change your mindset to basically to say that you giving up on life. You know, say, because when you give up on your life, if you got kids, you give up on their life. If you got a husband or wife, you giving up on their life. If you got sisters, brothers, you giving up on their life. Like, every little struggle I go through, bro, I don't try to get through it on my own like I used to. But when you hold so much of that stuff in you, bro, at some point in your life, either you're gonna break, and if you break to the point of no return, then it could be bad. Even though you still got God, you still got the main source to communicate with, but you got to be willing to know and put in your head that everything is not going to go your way every time. Every situation is not going to be in your favor. Your favor is your favor. When your favor comes, you might not even expect it. But we gotta realize that this thing called life and all these lessons that we do is a journey. Everything you go through, good or bad, is basically get you prepared to, when it's time to share that story. It basically, you go through things to help change another person's life. I had to realize that the things we go through, the things I went through, it was bad for me, but it's going to be good for somebody else, because I now got a lesson that I can teach. And I asked this, and I learned this from a white individual. I started praying to God for God, give me the house, God, give me the money. Pray for wisdom, pray for knowledge, pray to be the best way you can be. That wisdom and knowledge is going to bring you the money and the house and the cars. And that's, even though that should be your focus, but the wisdom and the knowledge leads you to the material things that everybody idolize. But people want to get to the material things without the wisdom, and you're going to fail every time. But yeah, the message for the day is, man, just because it ain't your favor right now, don't mean your favor ain't coming. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Just know on the end of the side, God know if you go to the point where you at your lowest, that's where you was tended to be at. So now you're going to get built back up and be a lesson for the next generation. Be a teacher for the next generation of the lesson that you learned and went through. And yeah, I say that to say this: stay blessed, and just know, if it just ain't your season, it just ain't your favor right now. But just keep going and just stay positive. Keep God first. It's your boy Blacwear E, and it's the Blacwear way. Gone.